making $100,000 per month in trading, while starting with only a small trading account, might sound incredibly impossible. But when you are using the plan and strategy that I will be illustrating in this video, it will become incredibly possible. The major problem is that most of you have been brainwashed by content creators that call themselves traders on YouTube. So they confuse you with some of these concepts like
trade with a 1 risk-reward ratio and you will make it,
and something like
place your focus on making consistent profits and not overnight success.
But the truth is that some of these concepts sounds very sincere when you listen to them, but none of them actually works in reality. The top 1% traders don't make money that way. They only make high profits, elevate and grow fast, using a strategic plan and a concept that I call responsible over-leveraging. This concept is the only way that a trader can trade and make money from the market, fast and secure. Now, let's take a quick overview of a life of a normal trader that is not using this responsible over-leveraging concepts. Trading with an account size of $100 and with an only God knows strategy, and then he makes a profit of, let's say, $15 on the account, the typical profit size, and then he closes it, feeling satisfied. Then he takes another trade and loses $32. Account is now down to $83. On his next trade, he lost another $12. Account size is now $71. Then he takes a trade that made him profits of about $20. So he's up with $91 in trading balance. It looks like he's growing, but on the real, he is still stuck within the $100 circle. Then he gets hit with a $37 loss, taking his account back to $54. Then another trade, and before you know it, he has blown another trading account. This is typical of many traders. In fact, 90% of traders go through this almost every day. But the good news is that all this can be changed once and for all. If you follow everything that I will be teaching you, take your time to practice them after learning them, because this is your only ticket to making profits in the market. And give us a like on this video to show your support, and subscribe to our channel if you're new to Tradingtrybe. Now my tribe soldiers, onto the first step. The first step is to split your account. Remember, we are trading with a small account, so we are going to split the account based on the account size, which for this is a $100 account. We are going to be chopping it down into smaller drops. We must do this before we even think of trading with the money. This will help us to spread the risk evenly. Here is the catch. When you are trading with an account size of $100, you don't just want to enter the market and start trading aimlessly. With any amount you feel like trading with, you have to come prepared into the market with a plan. And the first plan to it is to chop it down into smaller sizes. Now you may want to ask, but Trading Chief, is a $100 account not too small already? Why chopping it down to smaller sizes? The truth is that you can trade the market with as little as $5 and even less, depending on the broker. My new students in my mentorship program making very high profits with a tight risk and making up to $75 on a single trade. But when you are trading with a $100 account, you want to go bigger, at least to be making a more reasonable amount of profits in your trades. And that's why we have to spread our account first. Now, for a $100 account, you want to chop it down to 10 places. That is a $10 risk on each trade you take. What that means is that you have 10 trading opportunities to grow your $100 trading account fast. So for each trade that you intend to trade in the market, you will be trading with a $10 risk, meaning that you are risking the same amount on each trade. Either it be a winning trade or a losing trade, you are only risking $10. So when you win with the $10. And when you lose only $10 and not make bigger losses like other traders do. But splitting your trading account alone is not the complete recipe to growing your account. You need the second ingredient, which is a working trading strategy. A strategy that really works in the market. Without a good trading strategy, even if you split your account to 10 drops, you are still going to lose all 10 of them. You need a trading strategy that can at least give you 5 winning trades out of 10, which is very great for this trading plan. Even if you get only 4 winning trades out of 10, as long as you are using this My Trading concept, you are going to be way more ahead of millions of traders. But let's keep it to at least 5 over 10. Now, if you are a beginner in trading, I recommend you starting with the trendline trading strategy. The trendline trading strategy is very easy to implement and use, easy to understand, and less stressful to analyze. I won't start going too deep into the trendline trading strategy, as I have already made full course videos on that. But here are the key things to note if you want to trade with the trend lines. First of all, you want to see a trend movement like this one. Here is an uptrend, moving with higher highs and high lows. So you draw a line below it, connecting 2 or more higher lows, and projecting it upwards, expecting the market to pull back to that line in the future. And when it does, you find an entry. It's better when you get an entry candlesticks, like the momentum candlestick. So, when you find a momentum candlestick, you take the trade, placing your stop loss below the momentum candlestick and your take profit target at the last higher high. Now, this is where it all gets interesting. One thing you must note is that the market forms trading strategy setups in different sizes and different ranges. Some setups appear in a wider market range and bigger movement, while some appear in smaller market ranges and smaller price movement. If you want to elevate your trading game to the next level, to make faster and secure profits, you should focus on those bigger price movements, like the one you can see on the chart right now. The reason why you must focus on this type of movement is that each trade you take in the market is an investment, and if you must invest some money into the market, you at least hit for the bigger options. You want to see a bigger return on your investment, so that even if you lose the trade, the next time you win, you will recover your money big time. Now, this is where my concept comes into play, which is the responsible over-leveraging. If you have watched my previous video on how to make money so fast in trading it feels illegal, I said something very important in that video. I said, a trader should focus more on being right in the market than on making profits. When we want to trade the market with higher risk, the only thing that can guarantee us those high profits is how accurate our entry could be. For example, in this trendline example here, we placed our stop loss below the momentum candle, meaning that if the market trades below the momentum candle and hits out stop loss, that setup becomes invalid, and we are no longer taking any trade with that particular setup again, meaning that one can actually risk as much as he can, as long as the final risk zone is below the momentum candle. So we are going to find the leverage that can only take $10 out when the market hits the stop loss and goes against us, and at the same time giving us a bigger return on investment when it hits the take profit target. So with a tight risk of $10 on a good trade like this one, you can make up to this and this on a single trade. Now, let's imagine you made $130 on 5 trades out of 10. $130 multiplied by 5. That will be $650 profits. Now, adding those $10 that you used to make those profits and did not lose, that will be an extra $50. So $50 added to $650 profits. That will be $700 in profits in an account you started from scratch. Now, let's say you decided to keep $500 for yourself to pay the bills and do other things. You will still be left with $200 to continue trading the market with. Then you go bigger, this time with a better risk. Now you begin to make double of everything you made with $100, and you will realize a better amount of profits. Using only $200 as your capital, then you go bigger and bigger, securing more profits for yourself, and at the same time, trading the market with more capital. And as time goes on, you begin to make more sweeter profits with trading. These are the kind of concepts I teach my students in my mentorship program. but in a deeper level and a bigger strategy. So if my student can make up to $75 with a good risk, that means if he trades with a better risk, he will make up to $150 and more on a single trade. If you also want to join my mentorship program and learn more about these concepts and other bigger high-profit trading strategies that I have in stock for you, click on the first link in the description box below. In our next video that will appear on your screen right now, I will be teaching you more about the strategy I mentioned in this video, but very focused on the entry game to help you get more sniper entries on each of your trades. See you there.